Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we have another WrestleMania feud, WrestleMania match video, whatever you'd like to call it. I honestly think this one is just kind of a match. There's not a really ton to say about this match because it felt like the tag team champs really didn't get a chance to build up anything because this is pretty much the last match that they've officially announced. I still think we might get a Randy Orton match. I really just can't imagine that they just not give him something. But I guess we'll see. We're running out of time. So Randy versus Solo or Randy versus Aldis still might be on the table. But let's jump into this one. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Lyra and Bayley. Now, honestly, this has like the star power to be in a WrestleMania match. I mean, obviously, you can't really not have Bayley on the card. She's just that amazing talent that they have. And obviously, Liv Morgan has just carried that heavyweight title for so long. So when they got the tag team titles, it was not necessarily a consolation prize, but at least another venture that they could at least be on TV and have like a really nice thing. I mean, they took out, Bianca and Naomi, so like it was a big team to beat. So giving them this vote of confidence with the tag team titles for the third time, which makes them record breaking, I think also is really cool. Like I like that idea, and I like that they get a match on the card because this could have been easily just one of those matches where they dropped off. Now their opponents are a little bit interesting because I feel Lyra should have already got a WrestleMania match, but I think it was to defend her own title. The problem with the women's IC title, I mean, the US title's suffering it from too, is that there's just not that many feuds right now. And I think they're going to get better after WrestleMania. I really do. I really have the faith that, like, the mid card is actually going to heal pretty well after everything settles. I feel like there was a lot between injuries and storylines and all of that stuff that made that main event scene very messy over the last year, that now everything could settle in and those mid card titles will actually get a lot of love. I mean, obviously, I feel like Lyra is a really good champion, and I really like her as the Intercontinental Champion. So I like it. I mean, I liked it. I just wish that she would have had a singles match. And even if she had another singles match this week on Raw, I think would have been better. I know she just defended it against Bayley, but I think it would have been one of those things where it would have been kind of cool if she would have had one more title defense going into WrestleMania. That's just more of a nitpicky thing, but I digress. And obviously, Bayley, like I said, the talent she is, the legend that she is, that it should be one of those things where she definitely was going to be on the card. And there wasn't a lot of things for her to be. Honestly, the Lyra and Bayley match could have easily been there. I thought maybe Bayley and Roxanne Perez would have worked out perfectly fine. That also kind of not didn't come to happen. So this is what we got, and I'm not necessarily upset with it. I just think it's a little bit random. But if it came down to that Lyra and Bayley were gonna miss the WrestleMania card, like they just didn't have it road, I am glad that this is what happened. And honestly, I really would be fine with them winning. I would love to see Lyra as a double champ. Bayley as a tag team champ would be great. And I think they're already kind of putting some seeds in there that Bayley might turn heel again and turn on Lyra. So, like, it's one of those things where it could be a really good thing and it could really build up the IC title thing. It could really make Lyra kind of be like, well, I need to defend my title here, and then be kind of stuck to defending her singles title and her tag title so much that, Bayley gets upset that like she's not giving her the right time. Like there's a lot of really good stuff that could come from this. So I think this is a vessel for one of those matches that could low key be really random, but it could really set up at least the two on the right down a path of like a pretty decent rivalry and a pretty decent friendship for a bit. So I think like this could be one of those matches that you look back at from last year and be like, yeah, a lot came from this. This was a really good match, really good feud, and a really good for all the participants in here. So I think I'm going to enjoy this match. I just feel like it's still a little random, and it kind of sucked that like Lyra and Bayley were brand new to being a tag team and ran the gauntlet. I kind of wish they would have not been the first team in there, and they would have just like kind of got the advantage. I know they did that on purpose to make them look like a really good team, to really give them that momentum, but it kind of felt disrespectful for the actual tag teams that were in there for a division that is very, very much just hanging on for dear life. And hopefully this will be a really good match. And I think honestly, I think it's going to be a decent match. It's just more of what the result is, because I feel like this could really set up a nice solid start of the year for at least the right hand side. Even on the left hand side, if Liv and Raquel lose the titles, they could be set in stone to go do other stuff that could be fun. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've gone through most every WrestleMania match yet so far. I'm going to do other WrestleMania videos, so if you like those type of things, make sure you're liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.